U.S. born, U.S. owned, 80 years in business. Let's learn more about Greenleaf together with my buddy Joe. Thank you for being here, my friend. How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Normally I don't ask that question, but I'm trying to get you warmed up. I try to get it right into technology, but it is a lovely day here at REGO-FIX, and we're having a wonderful event, but I want to learn about technology. 80 years. This didn't just happen overnight. This is a long time coming, and Greenleaf is one of those products that people admire, but we want to know more about it. So let's dive in a little bit about this history, story, and products.
Sure. Greenleaf was founded in 1945. It's been around for 80 years, like you said. We are more known for ceramic machining, for exotic materials, but we also do carbide. Not many people realize that. We have a full line of tooling that would complement your needs. We machine anything from aerospace materials to ductile iron, cobalt chrome, things like that. Very good company, very reliable. We have a full line, like I said, as you can see here on the table. We have tooling for the mom and pop shop. We have tooling for large industry manufacturing. We do very well in every field, but like I said, a lot of people don't realize that we can make carbides. We do make carbides, and we're also accredited for indexable tooling. I don't know if you knew that or not, but some of the products that we are displaying here on the table are very versatile. We have end mills, we have face mills, we have turning tools, we have stuff for aerospace, all kinds of neat gadgets. Yeah, slotting mills.
I love this very heavy Frisbee you have here as well, and I'm not sure if we can play catch with any of your colleagues. I might get someone in trouble.
Right.
If it's okay with you, Joe, as I make a very poor dad joke about something that's a very serious product, by the way, let's dive a little bit into why you chose to be our superheroes in a world of materials that can really be a pain in the you-know-what, right, Joe? And
right.
You guys, when you talk ceramic, when you talk about those super alloys, and you talk about that let's say problem areas for a lot of folks, you guys must be so technically savvy. And I know we talked about carbide, and we'll get into that in just a minute, but carbide is more familiar across companies across the world, right? And to dive in and have the expertise to take care of those hard to do materials, you really do walk into a factory with a cape on, right? And show people how to get it done. I imagine that's what people love about Greenleaf.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun doing that, by the way. You know, we developed whiskered ceramics in 1984. We patented it. We had the single patent on that for years. We still have many whiskered ceramics items that we're running today. A lot of people try to copy us, but they can't. And it is a lot to do with technical ability. I'm not super machinist, but I came from machining background. I was a machinist, and then engineer, supervisor, project engineer, and you're always looking for something better, a better mousetrap. And I stumbled on Greenleaf by chance. I wasn't even in machining when I stumbled on it, but I realized that it had a lot of potential, a lot of items to present to machining people in my general area, and in turn we have a lot of good customers and relationships. There's a lot of times I'll run into a shop and say, "Hey, we've been waiting for you." You know, I reliably show up on a Tuesday or Wednesday. I have a circuit that I run, so to speak, and people rely on me to come in because they have a certain case that they can't or they need help with. I see a lot of problems with basic issues that cause a customer, especially a new customer with ceramic, machining Inconels, things like that. You know, they're afraid of the fire. When you're cutting with ceramics, you're shooting fire. When you see these mill cutters run, it looks like they're on fire.
I've played in that world. It's wildly fascinating.
Yeah. To the point where a lot of them are afraid to even hit the go button, you know?
I remember those days too.
Yeah.
You mentioned at the beginning of this interview that people are still learning, right? You've been around a long time, and a lot of people know you. And you, like I said, the cape, when you come walking in to save people. I've crashed a machine that had ceramic cutters. I've crashed cutters, and they're very expensive in the ceramic world. I've played with that fire that you mentioned, and someone like you comes in and makes my life simpler, saves me money on my R&D internally, so I don't have to worry about it, and you can do it for me. It's all wonderful. You mentioned at the beginning of this that not everyone knows about the carbide side. Not everyone knows we're going to make a bigger voice for Greenleaf. If you were just going to speak to the audience right now and say, if you don't know us, this is why you should give us a try. Do you have a 30-second, 60-second idea of what sets you apart? What makes you different? Why would someone switch from who they're utilizing now over to Greenleaf based on your expertise, experience, wisdom, and 80 years of being American owned?
I would say technical ability is the biggest key here. Honestly, people can make any insert work, but it's the technical aspect, it's the relationship aspect. They're not just customers, we're partners with our customers. So we try to get them to be better, more productive, and in turn, it produces more sales. So, I would push people to just look into Greenleaf and give us a chance. And I don't like being called an expert, but those kinds of things, some people just don't like the technical, I'm not a genius, nobody is. So just figuring things out, if you don't know where you're at with a specific material, which I've had companies contact me when they've started running aerospace because they didn't want to lay people off. That's a very key role. So when somebody asks me to help out in that instance, I'm pretty grateful that they even think about me to do that. So yeah, it's kind of fun. It's challenging, but it's fun.
Last question I have for you, my friend, is we're here with REGO-FIX today. There's a lot of people running around, a lot of little areas, much like yourself, that are in partnership with REGO-FIX. So my question is about the REGO-FIX partnership with you, what it means, why you like to participate, and what, I'm a big fan of the power grip, let's be honest. It makes everything rigid, you can do it quickly, fast, and you have the cutting tools. But what, from your perspective, does this partnership bring to yourselves at Greenleaf in partnership with REGO-FIX?
Well, it's all about high performance tooling. If you're in a shop that runs millions of parts, you want to have the best tool with the best tool holder, and that's what REGO-FIX offers. State-of-the-art tooling with state-of-the-art holders. Everything is true, everything is tight, dead on center, and it's not a hazard. You don't have to worry about burning yourself if you have shrink fit, things like that. And it does prove out to be, in the long run, you'll have better tool life. A better tool holder will give you better tool life, no doubt.
Well, Joe, I hope this is not the last interview we ever do together. You've done an amazing job. It's been inspiring to me, hopefully for the audience as well. Greenleaf, a great American company. We know what's going on in the world right now when it comes to reshoring and nearshoring. Greenleaf can be that partner for you, even in the carbide world. Surprise, even in the carbide world. And thank you for so many years for making sure that we're taken care of in a real pain in the butt world as well with some of those harder materials. Joe, thank you so much for your time today. Absolutely appreciate you. Not too bad on camera, right? How was that?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, he's not too mad. That's perfect. We'll keep him again. We'll get him on camera again. You never get to retire though. We'll see you soon. All right, guys, thank you all for watching. We'll see you soon as well.